Hey, any chance that you've received a phone call from yourself lately? If so, have you? Yeah. If so, you're not alone. Ryan Kennedy joins us live in the studio now with a closer look at this really bizarre trick. So, Ryan, what is going on here?
Well, at first glance, Landon, it really looks like a joke, but in all actuality, it's a robocall scam, and it's targeting people in our area, including a lot of us here at KTVN. And we reached out to some of our viewers at Facebook, and check out this. In just a few hours, we got 600 comments from people. Our program here can only hold 250 of them, so I can't even make it all the way through, but 600 comments from people, and many of them say that the scams happen to them, and they just want it to stop.
Well, that's not something you see every day. An incoming call where the caller ID shows your name, and even the phone number matches your number. But it turns out this isn't the scene from a scary movie. It's an illegal trick, and it's been happening all over the place here locally.
Why this one scam now? There's really no way to know, except it's effective like almost every other scam. Some people will fall for it.
So if you receive the call from what looks to be you, what should you do?
You know you're not calling yourself, so you shouldn't answer it. You should just hang up on it or decline the call.
But for some local residents, the curiosity was too much for them to ignore.
I heard something about an account being flagged, and they needed my last 4 digits of my social security number. So I obviously hung up.
And hanging up is your best bet. That and not sharing any personal information to a source that you're unfamiliar with.
Any scam has a financial motivation behind it. In the end, it's to obtain money.
The Washoe County Sheriff's Office says scammers use this trick called spoofing to make their number appear as any number that they choose. And for a criminal, there's more motivation here than just hiding their identity.
But there's not an app to actually stop your own phone number from calling you.
And that's the biggest concern for this specific scam, because a call to your own phone number gives access to your personal voicemail.
If you don't answer this call or you don't decline this call, it could have access to your voicemail. And if you haven't changed the password, it'll have access to messages that you have. It'll allow the user to change their voicemail PIN, and who knows what will happen in the end.
Yeah, this really is some scary stuff. Now, if you have received one of these calls, you can report it to the Federal Trade Commission or your telephone company. But the Washoe County Sheriff's Office says there's likely no way to track down these criminals at this time. Covering Crime Beat live in the studio, Ryan Kennedy, Channel 2 News.